Listen to me now, child. Do not scroll away. I need your 2 minutes. Stay with me to the end. This is not random. This is not small. Heaven is stirred, and I am speaking your name because something approached you that did not reach you, and you do not even know the day it tried. I will tell you plainly, you survived what you never saw. This is not fear. This is mercy revealing itself. I am pulling back a curtain, not to alarm you, but to bring your spirit into peace and purpose. You called it coincidence. You told yourself, I guess I just missed it, or maybe I was lucky, but I, the Lord your God, say to you now, it was not luck, it was coverage, it was my hand, it was an order issued from heaven with your name on it. There was a door you didn't know was opening, an ordinary hour, an ordinary route, an ordinary conversation turning toward a trap, and I posted an angel in the threshold. The danger moved, but it could not pass. The snare opened its mouth, but it could not swallow. The plan unfolded, but it could not complete, because I vetoed what was written against you before it could become a memory you would carry like a bruise. You feel the echo of it, don't you? A shiver that came out of nowhere, a sudden pause you couldn't explain, a delay that annoyed you but redirected you. That was me. I will not let you be overtaken. I saw the gathering of what meant to meet you, and I sent a messenger ahead of you, and he stood exactly where disaster intended to greet you, and it stopped there. Stay with me now. Give me these moments as obedience, because I am not wasting words. You are being addressed because you are covered, targeted because of your calling, preserved because your assignment is not finished. I am telling you now, so you will stop calling my mercy chance, so that you will stop naming yourself lucky when you are, in truth, claimed and kept. If you feel this is you, comment Amen, not for me, for your spirit to agree. Agreement anchors what I am saying into your next steps. I know the quiet questions. Why do I feel shaken by something I can't name? Because your spirit brushed against a battle you did not see. Hear me. I fought for you before the threat took shape in your sight. I blocked it before it became a story you'd have to heal from. You are not here by accident. You are here because I intervened, and now I am instructing. Do not move. Do not doubt. Receive my peace as proof. You were spared on purpose, and I am not done speaking. Stay until the end. Listen to me now, child. I am putting my finger on the moment that still flickers at the edge of your memory, the one you keep calling almost. You reached for the blinker and felt your chest tighten for no reason. You moved to change lanes, and something in you said, wait, and you do not know why your hand hesitated. You were about to take the exit you always take, but you missed it, and you scolded yourself, only to see sirens and twisted metal up ahead on the road you would have entered. You arrived at the airport 1 minute too late, and the gate closed in your face. You thought it was incompetence, but later you heard about the malfunction and the turbulence that forced a return. You didn't answer that call. You felt a weight, a check, a cold draft over your skin when the name flashed. You told yourself you were being dramatic, and yet the conversation you avoided would have entangled you. The argument that kept you home felt petty at the time, and yet that night the detour preserved you from a meeting that would have set a trap in motion. Why did you feel a sudden check in your spirit? Why did your body go cold for no reason? Why did your breath hitch, your hand pause on the doorknob, your keys slip twice, your tire pick up a nail that forced you to pull over? Why did the child cry at the exact second you were leaving? The dog refused the leash for no clear cause. The coffee spill across your lap at the very minute you were meant to rush. Do you think it was mere clumsiness? Do you think I cannot use small interruptions to reroute large disasters? Hear me. Your soul remembers what your eyes never recorded. That unease that lingers like a shadow in the corner of your thoughts is not madness. It is evidence. Your spirit brushed past the wake of a collision that did not touch you. The hairs stood on your arm because the wind of a plan brushed by and failed. The tremor in your stomach was a witness, the body responding to a battle already won on your behalf. This was not coincidence. This was not timing. This was not favorable odds. This was intervention. This was my voice in the pause, my hand in the delay, my angel in the lane you did not enter. I do not gamble with my children. I draw lines the darkness cannot cross. I post sentries at thresholds you cannot see, and I veto what was scheduled against you. Let this haunt shift into holy. Let the almost become altar, not anxiety. I am not showing you this to feed fear. I am giving you language so peace can rest heavy on your chest. What you called almost was heaven stepping in before it became too late. Your preservation is proof of your covering and a clue about your calling. The enemy aimed to end what you carry. I interrupted him because what you carry is not finished. Agree with me now. Say, I am covered, I am assigned. Let your agreement move you from replaying the near miss to recognizing your kept life as the doorway I am opening into purpose. Stay with me. I am still speaking. Listen to me now, child. Do not scroll away. I am pulling you closer because I need you to hear the hidden mechanism of your mercy. I posted an angel at the door you didn't know was opening. I assigned a messenger to stand where you could not see, between you and impact. The road bent and you did not know what waited around that curve, but I knew, and I stationed a barrier in the spirit that the visible world could not argue with. The enemy had a time, a place, a route mapped like coordinates. I set a sentinel at the exact intersection and said, "No farther." You felt it in ways your mind tried to dismiss. The sudden fatigue that made you sit down for just a minute and cost you 10. The forgotten item that sent you back inside when you were already at the door. The text you glanced at that delayed your step for 30 seconds. The unexplainable hesitation that kept your hand from turning the key. The redirected attention, a bird that crossed your windshield, a headline that caught your eye, a memory that rose and slowed you. These were not nuisances, they were notices. They were my hand on the wheel. They were the invisible shield I stretched across your lane. They were the hesitation I put into your muscles, so your life would not enter an appointment with harm. I am not gambling with you. I am governing you. I stood on the threshold the darkness thought it owned, and I held it shut. The pressure you felt in your chest, it was not doom. It was my angel's palm pressed against the door, holding until the passing danger moved on. What you called disruption was diversion by design. What you named inconvenience was intervention. The barrier did not look like a wall to you. It looked like a spill, a detour, a delay. In heaven, it looked like a sword drawn and a decree enforced. Hear me clearly. This protection is not permission for pride. It is proof that you are kept. You are not untouchable. You are covered. You are not fragile. You are assigned. I did not spare you so you could boast in luck. I spared you so you could walk in purpose. I kept you not to remove your wisdom, but to rebuild your courage upon it. Take the lesson without adopting the fear. Let the reverence stay. Let the terror go. I will teach you to discern without being devoured by anxiety. I will teach you to move with caution and confidence, both in your hands at once. And I need your agreement. Say it out loud. I am covered. I am kept. I am on assignment. Let your mouth lock what your spirit already knows. If your heart is pounding as you read, that is not panic. That is recognition. I am confirming you. I am commissioning you. Stay with me, child. In the next breath, I will show you what was actually aimed at you and why it chose you. I will unmask the strategy and arm your steps. Do not leave the corridor I am opening. Stay until the end, because what I blocked behind you becomes the wisdom that will carry you forward. I am not done speaking, and I will not let you be overtaken. Listen to me now, child. Here is the truth I promise to unveil. The enemy did not aim for your schedule. He aimed for your story. He was not after your convenience. He was after your conclusion. He wanted an ending, not an inconvenience. He set his sights on your mind to break it, on your family to scatter it, on your voice to silence it, on your assignment to cut it short before its fruit could be seen. Do you hear me? This was not about an accident. This was about assassination, of purpose, of peace, of the future I placed inside you. He does not waste bullets on the idle. He targets the anointed. He targets the compassionate whose hands heal and whose words mend. He targets the intercessor whose prayers keep cities from falling. He targets the builder whose vision lifts others out of lack. He targets the mother shaping world changers, the father guarding a legacy, the teacher sowing truth into minds, the artist whose song loosens chains, the counselor whose presence disarms despair. He aims for those who carry oil. He aims for those whose yes makes darkness nervous, and that is why he aimed for you. After the near miss, he tried to take the corridor and turn it into a cage. The sudden spikes of anxiety that came out of nowhere. The dread that sat on your chest when the car keys jingled. The movie in your mind of worst-case endings you could not stop replaying. The intrusive thoughts that startled you in the shower, at the red light, in the grocery aisle. The new fear of leaving home. The panic at the thought of driving, the hesitation to trust the road, the plan, the person. Do you think that was just your brain being practical? Hear me, it was a spirit trying to leash you to a threshold I already cleared. It was an echo trying to name itself a new master. This is not to make you afraid. This is to make you aware. Aware that you are covered and called. Aware that the strategy against you was evidence of the treasure within you. Aware that I posted an angel where he plotted your finish, and he could not pass. I, the Lord your God, drew a line and said, no farther. I cut the cord that tried to pull you back into hiding. I break the sentence that tried to rename you fearful when I have named you faithful. Breathe now. Let your shoulders lower. Feel my peace come like a weight that steadies, not a weight that smothers. I am disentangling you from the suggestions that pretend to be wisdom. You will keep caution, but you will not keep captivity. You will drive again without dread. You will leave home without rehearsing disaster. You will trust rightly without being naive. Your mind will quiet, your breath will steady, your sleep will return. Agree with me now. Say, the attack was about my assignment and it failed. I am covered, I am called, I am continuing. Say, I break agreement with dread, I receive courage with wisdom. No report outranks my authority. No image in your imagination outranks my word. I preserved you because what you carry is still required in the earth. Stay with me, I am not done. I will teach you how I warned you before your eyes could see, and I will arm you so the corridor becomes a path, not a prison. You are mine, and I will fight for you. Listen to me now, child. I told you I would teach you how I warned you before your eyes could see. I tuned your spirit to hear me before impact. I put a check in your chest, a soft weight in your stomach, a sudden pause at the threshold, a restlessness that made you change the plan at the last minute. That was not panic. That was providence. That was not superstition. That was shepherding. I, the Lord your God, used the instrument I made, your body, your breath, your nervous system, as a bell I could ring without sirens. When you felt heaviness for no reason, it was a hand on your shoulder saying, wait. When your keys slipped twice, it was not clumsiness. It was a kindness giving you 2 more breaths. When your mind could not settle, it was me refusing to let you settle into a snare. Here is how you discern it without living in fear. My prompting carries peace even when it directs you to pause. Fear shouts and has no exit. My warning is firm and makes a way. Panic scrambles you. My voice steadies you. When the check comes, do not argue. Acknowledge it. Step back one pace. Breathe and ask, is this you, Lord? If the heaviness lifts as you reroute, follow the lift. If peace like a river gathers around a different choice, move with the river. If what you feel grows sharper the closer you get, do not override it to please a timeline or a person. I did not give you sensitivity to punish you. I gave you sensitivity to preserve you and those attached to you. Some of you feel your heart beating harder right now. That is not a new fear growing. It is recognition rising. Some of you feel warmth in your hands, a tingling in your scalp, a settling in your lower back, a loosening in your throat. That is my peace settling you. Your breath is lengthening. Your shoulders are lowering. I am lifting the false alarms that kept setting off in your night. I am calibrating you. Your body is not your enemy. It is my temple and my instrument. Say it now. My body is an instrument of God's wisdom, not a prison of fear. I bless the check. I follow peace. You are not weak because you still replay it. You are human, and I am healing the replay. You are not dramatic because you notice what others miss. You are assigned as a watchman. You are not broken because your hands trembled. You were brushing the edge of a battle I already won. I am removing the sting but keeping the signal. I am rebuilding your courage without removing your wisdom. The next time your spirit tugs, you will not spiral. You will simply step, adjust, wait, or go, and your heart will remain at rest. Gratitude will replace hypervigilance. You will pause and say, thank you for the warning, and move forward with a steady gaze. Receive this identity. You are tuned, not tormented. You are sensitive because you are sent. You are covered because you are called. I will train your senses to discern good from evil without drowning in what-ifs. Agree with me. I am not led by fear. I am led by the shepherd. I am not ruled by panic. I am ruled by peace. Stay with me, child. I am turning the very signals that once startled you into songs that guide you, and the same hand that warned you before will keep guiding you as you walk into what I preserved you for. Listen to me now, child. Hear the pivot I am placing in your spirit. I did not spare you to return to fear. I spared you to return to purpose. I, the Lord your God, say to you plainly, your story is not finished and your assignment is still active. The breath in your lungs is a commission. The pulse in your wrist is a yes. The peace you are feeling even now is the gate opening. I covered you because I am not done working through you. You ask, what assignment? Hear me. For some of you, it is to raise children in safety, to cultivate a home where laughter replaces shouting, where bedtime prayers break what lived in the family before you. For some of you, it is to break generational cycles, to be the first one to forgive, the first one to stay sober, the first one to choose covenant over chaos. For some of you, it is to start the ministry you have journaled for years and were about to bury in excuses. For some, it is to write the book that will put language in someone else's mouth and light in someone else's night. For some, it is to reconcile the family line, to pick up the phone and be the bridge where pride has been the wall. For some, it is to build the business with integrity, salaries paid on time, contracts clean, numbers honest, so that your table becomes provision for many. For some, it is to mentor the one who is you 10 years ago. For some, it is to protect the vulnerable, to intercede for the city, to restore dignity where shame has sat for too long. I spared you because these things still need your hands, your voice, your obedience. Let me rewrite what fear tried to tattoo on your name. You are not forgotten. You are not doomed. You are not next. You are covered. You are not the headline your anxiety rehearsed. You are not the ending the enemy drafted. You are my workmanship, preserved on purpose, positioned for fruit. I call you builder. I call you reconciler. I call you mother of safety, father of blessing, teacher of truth, healer of hearts, witness of my mercy. I call you rising. Gratitude is your pivot. Let thanksgiving become your new reflex. Before you over-explain the delay, bless the deliverance. Before you spiral into what-ifs, say, thank you for the no, I didn't understand. Thank me for the closed door that was a shield. Thank me for the angel I posted and the path I reopened. People will ask how you made it through, and you will say, God blocked what I never saw. Your testimony will put steel in the spine of the timid and oil in the lamp of the weary. Others will look at your life and say, something turned, and you will answer, purpose turned me. Protection is not only rescue, it is repositioning. I am not returning you to business as usual. I am reordering your steps. I am adjusting your pace from frantic to faithful. I am refining your boundaries so peace can guard your doors. I am moving you from reacting to leading, from hiding to building, from bracing for impact to preparing for fruit. This is holy movement, wiser, slower where it must be, bold where I say go. You will no longer tiptoe around shadows. You will walk in the path I light and leave markers for others to follow. Agree with me now. Say, my assignment is alive. My protection has a purpose. I am covered to continue. Lift your head. Unclench your hands. Pick up what fear made you set down. The outline, the application, the invitation, the phone call, the plan. I am with you in the doing, not just the dodging. Stay with me, child. I will show you how to keep this covering as you move, and I will expose where traps hide in the ordinary, so your next steps are both courageous and wise. Listen to me now, child. I am opening your eyes to the pattern you live inside without seeing. The trap was not always a dramatic scene. It was ordinary in its costume. It looked like an ordinary Friday. It looked like a normal route. It looked like a harmless conversation. It wore the clothes of your routine, your commute, your calendar, your circle, and it whispered, nothing to see here. But I, the Lord your God, saw the barbed edges hidden in the familiar, and I blocked what your discernment could not yet explain. Some of you were spared from being in the wrong place with the wrong person at the wrong moment, and it would have rewritten your life. The brunch invite that kept shifting until it fell through. You were irritated, but that table turned into a fight, a broken glass, a call to police, and a record you were never meant to carry. The late night you up that flashed from the one who once had a key to your chaos. Your phone died and you thought it was annoying, but that night would have pulled you back into a spiral you fought too hard to leave. The happy hour you couldn't miss became a storm you did not enter because a meeting ran long. Later, you heard about the DUI checkpoint, the altercation, the photo that would have cost you your position. For others, I stood you up from financial traps dressed like opportunity, the too good to be true offer that glistened in your inbox. Your Wi-Fi cut at the exact moment you would have wired funds, and you found out later the company dissolved overnight. The contract you were about to sign when the printer jammed, the clause you caught because you reread it while waiting, the penalty that would have shackled your cash flow for years, the impulse buy that would have bled your budget thin, but the card declined at the register and your pride burned, only to save your margin for what I actually assigned you to build. I spared you from relapses that hid in ritual. The just one drink after a long week that you skipped because a headache sent you home. That night, the old crowd escalated beyond your old limits. The prescription refill you delayed because the pharmacy closed early. That pause kept you from mixing what would have numbed you back into blindness. The playlist you avoided for no reason. It would have been the soundtrack for sliding back. Do you see the pattern? It looked harmless. A missed train, a canceled plan, an unanswered text, a closed door. You rolled your eyes at the delay. Heaven called it deliverance. You apologized for being flaky. I called you rerouted. You called it clumsiness when your keys hid themselves. I called it cover when your timing shifted out of harm's reach. I am not making you paranoid. I am making you perceptive. I am not teaching you to suspect everything. I am training you to recognize me in the ordinary. Hear me. Disaster often hides inside the ordinary, but I block what your discernment can't yet explain. When you feel the light tug, bless it. When the door closes, thank it. When the plan scrambles, look for my fingerprints before you curse the inconvenience. Say it now. I bless my detours. My delays deliver me. I am covered in the common hours. You are not unlucky. You are kept. You are not absent-minded. You are attended. You are not missing out. You are being moved into safety and strategy. Breathe. Lift your head. I am exposing the camouflage so you can walk without suspicion and still carry wisdom. I will show you how to keep your courage while keeping your clarity, how to dine with peace and travel with prudence, how to answer rightly and refuse quietly. Stay with me, child. I am about to rebuild your courage without removing your wisdom, so the very roads, routines, and relationships that once held traps become avenues where my protection and purpose escort you forward. Listen to me now, child. Breathe again. I am keeping my promise. I am rebuilding your courage without removing your wisdom. I am reaching into the aftermath, the jump when a phone rings, the hesitation at the driver's seat after sunset, the scanning of mirrors and exits, the second guessing that knots your decisions, the tightness that visits you at the thought of the highway or a long flight. I see the way you hover over accept and decline, the way night stretches longer because your mind replays what did not happen as if it did. Hear me, I am not shaming you for surviving. I am healing the way survival has tried to live as your new Lord. I am separating what serves you from what holds you. I am not calling you to panic. I am calling you to peace with precision. Fear is a flood that drowns options. My discernment is a river that makes a way. Fear shouts never and shrinks your world. My wisdom speaks, not now, not there, and then points with clarity. Fear locks your jaw. My voice loosens it and gives you language. Fear paints disaster over every road. My guidance draws a line to the right road at the right time. I am pulling the threads apart so you can keep the signal and release the static. Receive how I will heal you. Your sleep will return, deep, unbroken, and kind. I set a guard at your pillow. I quiet the alarms that do not belong to me. Your breath will steady, long inhales, longer exhales, as I lower the false sirens in your chest. The replay will soften. I remove its sting and redeem its lesson. Your confidence will walk back into the room, not reckless, not numb. Confident because you know I covered you and still cover you. Hands that trembled on the wheel will find their rhythm. Eyes that darted will fix forward. The ring of a phone will no longer yank your stomach. You will answer wisely, and when you must ignore, you will do it without guilt. Hear me speak over your name. You are not fragile. You are not cursed. You are not living on borrowed time. You are kept. You are not a ticking clock. You are a planted tree. You are not next. You are preserved. I call you steady. I call you precise. I call you brave with boundaries. I call you discerning without dread. Say it now, I am kept and I am clear. I carry courage and I keep wisdom. Practice with me. Place your hand over your chest and agree. My nights are covered. My roots are covered. My calls are covered. My choices are covered. I will travel with peace. I will drive with calm. I will answer with discernment. I will decide without torment. When you feel the check, you will pause without spiraling. When you feel the green light, you will move without apologizing. This is how peace walks with precision. Understand this. Protection is not a memory, it is a covenant. I, the Lord your God, do not rescind my covering at random. I give my angels charge concerning you, present tense, active now, to guard you in all your ways. My word is the roof over your road, the seal over your doorway, the seatbelt in the unseen. No report outranks my authority. No echo outranks my promise. Stand on this as you step. Your courage is being rebuilt even now with wisdom stitched into every seam. Stay with me, child. In the next breath, I will teach you to speak this covering over your life, so your peace is not a feeling that fades, but a banner that remains. Listen to me now, child. Open your mouth and let my word outrank every other word circling your life. Protection is not a rumor. It is my covenant, and your agreement activates your peace. I, the Lord your God, am not competing with headlines, with case numbers, with premiums, with family stories, with graphs or statistics. I am not bowing to police reports, insurance calls, risk assessments, or the algorithm that predicts your odds. No report outranks my authority. I authored your days, I order your steps, I assign your protection. So speak after me. Say it now. I am covered, I am led, I am preserved. My steps are ordered. Again, I am covered, I am led, I am preserved. My steps are ordered. Make your mouth a gate that peace can walk through. Say, I do not bow to panic. I agree with God. I place my life under the banner of the Lord. Angels encamp around me. My going out is guarded. My coming in is secured. Hear me. The news may say accidents rising. The neighborhood watch may send alerts. The group chat may repeat fear. The family line may swear this is how it always ends for us. The lawyer may warn. The adjuster may compute. The officer may file a report, but my word stands above them all. I will not let you be overtaken. I will not let you be destroyed. I will not let you be stolen from. I decree it over you, and I invite you to echo it until your nervous system learns my name again. Now pray with me as practice, simple and strong. Before you travel, say, Lord, order my route. Slow me where you must. Speed me where you will, and assign angels to my path. Over your doorway, touch the frame and say, this threshold is blessed. Only peace and purpose cross here. Confusion and calamity pass by. At the car, place your hand on the wheel. This vehicle is a tool, not a trap. I drive under covering and arrive in peace. Over your calendar, I reject haste and distraction. I choose margins as obedience. I leave on time as wisdom, not fear. Ask me daily, Father, assign your angels concerning me, on roads, in rooms, in routines. When you feel the rush to hurry, say, not by haste, but by leading. When your phone pulls your gaze at an intersection, silence it and declare, my attention is an altar, I honor life. Speak again. Say, no report outranks God's report over me. I am covered, I am led, I am preserved. My steps are ordered, my children are covered, my roots are covered, my nights are covered, my decisions are covered. Peace is my guard, wisdom is my companion. I stand under covenant, not under chance. If you receive divine protection and ordered steps, make it public agreement. Comment 222. Let your confessing become your container. I am clothing you with a language that keeps what I gave you. Return to these words morning and night, at thresholds and turning lanes, until they feel like breath. Stay with me, child. I am not finished speaking, and you are not finished walking what I preserved you for. Listen to me now, child. Do not scroll away. Here is why I am telling you this now. You are standing at the threshold of a new corridor. The hall ahead is not the one you walked last year. Doors are about to open. New job, new city, new boundaries in your relationships, New visibility you did not ask for, but I assigned. People will hear your name who have never met you. Invitations will come. Paths will turn quickly. Because of this, your discernment must sharpen, not to make you suspicious, but to make you precise. I am not warning you to scare you. I am preparing you to walk clean and clear. I am not handing you a list of fears. I am placing a lamp in your hand. This is prophetic timing. I am putting words in your mouth and weight in your steps before you take the first one in this corridor. Favor opens doors and also attracts eyes. Both blessing and scrutiny travel together in new rooms. Hear me. You will carry peace into rooms where others carry pressure, and that peace will be your authority. Keep it. Guard it. Do not trade it for applause. In this corridor, your old reflex to rush will try to return wearing new clothes. Rushing is not faith. It is fear in fast forward. Distraction will masquerade as urgent and try to cut lines into your attention until you are spiritually numb. If you ignore what I just taught you, you will re-enter cycles I already broke. The people-pleasing that makes you ignore checks. The late nights that fog your discernment. The "it's fine" that walks you past a closed sign I hung for your safety. Do not let busyness anesthetize your spirit. Do not let notifications outrank my nudge. Do not let old flattery reopen old snares. I will help you. I will signal you. I will block what you cannot see. I will lead you step by step. I will post an angel at intersections you don't know to fear. I will whisper, "Not this one," when a shiny door is actually a side alley. I will breathe peace over the right yes and lay a holy heaviness over the wrong almost. When the corridor bends, I will be the light that turns with you. When the floor dips, I will be the hand that steadies you. No report outranks my authority. No timeline outranks my pace. If you will stay with me, you will not miss your markers. So agree with me now. Say, I am entering a new corridor under covering. I will not rush. I will be led. I will not be numb. I will be tuned. I will not repeat unsafe cycles. I will walk clean and clear. Your response to being spared becomes your becoming in this next place. Gratitude will be your gateway. Testimony will be your key. Obedience will be your map. Stay with me, child. In the next breath, I will commission you to turn the near miss into a mission, so what I blocked behind you becomes the banner you carry in front of you. Listen to me now, child. Here is your commissioning. Turn the near miss into a mission. What I blocked behind you becomes a banner you carry in front of you. Begin with gratitude that is not shallow but sharp. Thank me for what you saw and for what you never saw. Thank me for the swerve that didn't become a spin. Thank me for the text you didn't answer, the invite that fell through, the key that hid itself, the light that turned red when you wanted green, the meeting that ran long and saved your timing by minutes. Thank me for the argument you didn't have, the relapse you didn't reach, the photo that was never taken, the headline that does not carry your name. Gratitude is your fuel. Thanksgiving is how you trade trembling for trust. Every thank you moves you from survivor to steward. Now, testify. When you name my protection, you stop living as a victim of what if. Tell it, God blocked what I never saw. Write it in your journal. Say it at your table. Teach it to your children. We bless detours because God uses them. Share it with the friend who thinks they are unlucky. No, you are kept. Testimony is a key that opens other prisons. When you speak it, fear loses its script. When you remember aloud, your nervous system learns my mercy as a new rhythm. Do not glamorize the almost, glorify the rescue. Do not center the enemy's scheme. Center my cover. Obey me in concrete steps. Reconcile where pride locked the door. Make the call, send the message, apologize first. Forgive the one whose offense kept you cycling back to unsafe roads in your mind. Release the debt so you can travel light. Leave the toxic environment you keep excusing. Block the number, change the route, switch the seat. Choose the quiet. End risky patterns. Stop driving distracted. Your attention is an altar. Put the phone face down. Slow down. Leaving earlier is not fear. It is wisdom as worship. Buckle up, check your tires, rest when you are tired. Say no to just one more when your spirit says enough. Submit your timelines to me. Lay your calendar before me each morning and say, order my steps and pace my day. This is how obedience protects you before the battle even forms. Become an intercessor. Stand in the doorway of your home and bless it. Angels of the Lord, take your post at this threshold. Lay your hand on your children and declare, your roots are covered, your classrooms are guarded, your friends are wise. Pray over your spouse. Order their steps. Steady their mind. Reroute them from harm. Call your friends by name and ask me to post angels along their commute, around their apartments, across their calendars. Pray over your parents, your neighbors, your city's intersections, the school buses and night shifts. Lift up your church, your team, your clients. I, the Lord your God, hear the intercessor and move. Your prayers will become unseen rails that keep others on safe tracks. If you believe you were spared for assignment, make your agreement public. Comment Amen and comment 777. Then share this with someone who keeps asking, why am I still here? Tell them, purpose kept you. Say it now. I turn my near miss into a mission. I will thank, I will tell, I will obey, I will intercede. Go write the email, go make the call. Go tear up the unsafe plan. Go bless your doorway. Go speak peace over your route. I go before you. Angels are posted. Peace is your authority. Listen to me now, child. Breathe and hear me clearly. Even now I am steady. Even now I am near. Even now you are covered. I, the Lord your God, am not a flash of rescue that fades when the sirens stop. I am the one who stood between you and the unseen, and I am the one who walks beside you in the ordinary. Protection does not mean you must live tense. It means you can live led. You do not have to clutch the wheel with white knuckles to stay alive. You can release your shoulders, set your pace, and let peace escort you. I am not asking you to watch for disaster. I am teaching you to watch for me. Remember the path we walked together. The near miss that still haunted you was not luck. It was my hand. I posted an angel at the door you didn't know was opening. I exposed the warfare that aimed for your ending. I let you feel the warning before you could see the threat. I preserved you because your assignment is alive. I revealed the traps hidden in ordinary roots and rooms. I rebuilt your courage without stripping your wisdom. I taught you to speak covering and outrank every report. I told you it's because you're entering a new corridor. I turned your almost into a mission of gratitude, testimony, and obedience. Now I seal it. I remain steady over you, even in the middle of the road. Not once, not briefly, continually. Where you walk, where you drive, where you decide, I remain. Receive this blessing from my mouth to your marrow. I bless your steps with order, no stumble from haste, no detour from distraction. I bless your mind with calm, thoughts quiet, focus clear, attention honored. I bless your breath, long, unhurried, anchored in peace. I bless your timing, early when wisdom says early, delayed when mercy says wait, right on time when purpose opens. I bless your hands, steady at the wheel, gentle at the door, diligent at the work. I bless your perception, tuned without torment, sensitive without spiraling, sharp without suspicion. I assign angels to your thresholds, to your intersections, to your calendars. I crown you with favor that does not make you careless. and with wisdom that does not make you afraid. No report outranks my authority. No echo outranks my promise. When you feel that check again, remember, I am guiding you. When the light turns red against your hurry, I am guiding you. When a plan you wanted dissolves, I am guiding you. When a quiet peace gathers around an unexpected yes, I am guiding you. Do not argue with the hand that spared you. Agree with the voice that leads you. Say it under your breath when you step out the door. I am covered, I am led, I am preserved. My steps are ordered. Then walk like it. Child, you will not crumble in the corridor. You will not be ambushed by what I already saw. You will not be defined by an almost. You will be led by my spirit, kept by my angels, steadied by my word. Go now in peace. Keep your wisdom. Keep your courage. Keep your confession. I go before you. I stand beside you. I remain behind you. And even in the middle of the road, I remain steady over you.